Manpreet and I make booktube videos on this channel, bookish videos, and I have been making those videos since years. And today's video is my wrap up of the whole year. What I went through, what are the thoughts, the rants, everything that I kept inside me is going to come out in this video. So keep watching. Hi guys, I'm Manpreet. I make book related videos on this channel. If you're new here and watching this video, first of all, you are awesome, and subscribe to my channel right now, turn your notifications on so that you get to catch all of my videos. And let's get started with this one. Disclaimer, this video is going to be long, so you may pause this video right now. Don't go away, pause this and bring your cup of coffee or tea and start listening to the biggest rant video of the year. Let's get started. And also, if you think the quality of this video is different or the audio is different, let me know whether you like this or not, because this is being shot with my vlogging camera, and I'm curious to know whether you like this footage more than my usual videos or not. Okay, I would like to begin with the things I'm grateful for. Remember that in this video I'm just going to be talking about my booktube life. I have another channel where I talk about my usual life. I have another blog where I talk about my usual life and all those recaps. So if you want to catch up with all the things that Manpreet does in her life apart from booktube, then go and watch those videos, those channels, those blogs, read them, okay? And this one is just booktube edition. Popcorn khane kisi ne kya? Popcorn khane? Popcorn khane? So I actually have 5 stats that I'm really grateful for and I really want to share with you guys. Number 1, I gained 17,613 subscribers in the year 2018 as of making this video, which is about on 29 December, okay? That is so crazy. And can somebody send this stat to the couple of people who were commenting on my videos, were like, okay, you're so pathetic, you're not growing at all, that's why you're not growing, because you're so pathetic, blah 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 blah. Send this to them, please. The number of views that I got was 655,400 something, okay? So can we send this stats to the publishers who are still working with book blogs with minimum traffic and who have this ability to like every book the publishers send to them? Can we send this stat to those publishers, please? Okay, that was like cunning and bad. But 3 stats that make me really and immensely thankful to you guys is, or are, 8,766 comments from you guys, 1,919 shares, and 23,891 comments. Oh my god, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for showering me with that kind of love and making me feel like a part of your life, okay? It is just immensely awesome. And I'm so grateful to you. I'm so thankful to you. So thank you so much for being a part of my life and commenting or supporting me in any way. I am really thankful to you and I love you. I wish a very good new year to you. And I hope we all keep growing up together. That would be awesome. Yeah, I have to be a little mean. I want you to be with me, okay, please. This year was a lot of bad and a little less of good because I was going through a lot of issues, and one of those issues was the disconnect. Gaining so many subscribers so quickly, and I feel like I don't know these people. I remember I had this very close community when I had 1,000 subscribers, then it grew to 5,000, 10,000. Obviously the number is exciting, the number is really good, but it kind of makes me feel like I don't know all of these 70,000 people that joined. Like some of you I know, but some of them just watch me, never comment, and it kind of hurts that way because I really want to know you. I really want to know you guys, okay? So please keep commenting. I don't just say it for engagement purpose. Like your comments keep me going. So yes, I felt a little bit of disconnect because yeah, nobody was commenting and all that. Okay, some of you comment all the time and that is awesome. Some of you comment sometimes and some of you never ever comment, and sometimes it's okay. Some people just do not like you know, that kind of interaction, but I would really love it if everybody commented. I would really love to know my audience even more, not from those analytics that YouTube or Google or anybody shows you, but personally I want to know you, and that's kind of something I'm gonna wish for in the next year. I posted 145 videos in 2018. The actual number according to my schedule should be 192, but 145 is okay because you are now going to find out all the things that I was going through and you probably never knew about that, okay? So let's get started with that. The rants start now. 2018 was a year full of struggle for me when it comes to my booktube channel or any kind of creative endeavors I had actually. Now I think this struggle could be categorized into 3 main things. Number 1 is the creative block. I don't think many of you noticed that I was going through it, and I really hope that you actually didn't, but if you did, sorry. What happened was I kind of lost the fun in booktubing, okay? I think it was the pressure to impress others, the pressure to get more subscribers, the pressure to work with more brands. Now, what I personally like is reading a lot and giving my honest opinion about that thing without caring what others might think about that opinion, okay? So when that pressure of impressing others came upon me, that really messed up with my mind. Because honestly, that's not me. I cannot impress others. I cannot really afford or have that pressure of impressing others on me. Mainly because I don't want anybody to like me for the things that I am not. I want to be totally real and flawed because that's what real people are like. Nobody is perfect, right? And my whole point of starting a booktube channel, I mean, there were so many reasons why I started a booktube channel a couple of years ago. But one of the reasons was that I really wanted to surround myself with the people who liked me for what I am. And I never had to pretend. I never had to be somebody or be like somebody else in this part, okay? I never had to act like a nice person. I never had to act like, somebody I'm not. So it was really awesome in the beginning. But in 2018, that pressure of impressing others, that was really affecting me. So going to the second point, the pressure of getting more subscribers. So my goal in 2018 was to get 10,000 subscribers, okay? But the thing is, I hit it quite early, and when I hit it, I wanted even more. Now, if I was working really hard for those subscribers, it would have been fun. It would have been epic, okay? But no, I just wanted more subscribers without doing anything for it. And sometimes it was like I could do something for it. I knew making certain types of videos would work. I knew making certain types of reviews would work. I knew reviewing or talking about a certain topic would work. But that was just not me. I had a lot of change of thoughts and change of what I wanted to be and what I wanted to do and did not want to do. I had so many of those criterias in my mind at that point of time in the whole year actually. So I would never really do something to, get that spike, because all of the things that would get me that spike that I actually noted were not the things that I really wanted to do. So that pressure was just excruciatingly painful. But don't you guys worry, I'm already out of this kind of pressure, okay? So what changed? One day I realized I'm getting all of these subscribers, but I don't really know these people. I mean, the number was growing by like 100, 200, 300,000, and I never got to know about these people. Only a few would comment, a few new people would turn up in the comment section, but others I never knew about them. And I was like, is this how it is gonna be? Do I know these people giving me all these views and subscriber count? Do they really care about me? Do they really care about the content I make? And most importantly, do they really know who I am? And that was it. I just realized I don't really want just subscribers. Actually, I need a family here. It could be a small one, smaller than anybody else's family on this booktube niche or any niche, but it would be my family. So insanely awesome family. So that changed. And thirdly, the pressure of working with the publishers or the brands. See, I've always wanted to work with brands and publishers, and I've always been very open about it, right, to you guys. And the problem is that the publisher or this niche is not yet ready for this kind of content, okay? I mean, this industry is not ready for this kind of content yet. They are getting warmed up to it, but they are not getting warmed up to me, at least. Honestly, in the year, I had so many opportunities to work with the biggest names. But the problem with these names was the lack of respect for my craft and for what I stand for. Honestly, I couldn't sell my soul just to fulfill that dream. Just review books or apps to impress rather than to express. I didn't find it appropriate to say yes to collabs when publishers who are earning millions from their popular books want me to work for a month on their popular books and cannot pay me. I mean, not getting paid is another thing, but them putting it like I would be lucky to work with them just because, they have approached me. That felt like very insulting, and I was like, I am done with it, dude. Saying yes to those people was disservice to my own craft, and I didn't care whether I got those names or whether I got those brand names associated with me. Why am I using this so much? At the same time, the problem was not everybody in the community follow the same standards as I do, and that's all right, okay? Everybody has their own way of working, and I created my own way of working, and I'm happy with it, and they are happy with it, and we are not connected in that manner, but it's like the comparison happens, and it really hurts you at times. My biggest struggle with this was I really wanted to work with them, but I could not work with them after selling my soul, or being the nice reviewer that everybody wanted to be, or or working for free for people just because they are still walking around with the facade that they cannot afford it or they cannot do it, blah blah blah. I think by the end of this year I fixed it very well. How? By changing my mindset. Part of it was getting a really well paid job on the other side, so that I do not really have to think about how am I going to bring the money to invest in this channel, because it takes a lot of investment. You guys do not see the investments right away, but it takes a lot of investment. A lot of you wouldn't even see it, but the expenses for this channel alone go in 5 digits every month, and that after keeping aside all the money I spent on this lakhs of worth of equipment. So that pressure of earning becomes real. So what I did was I took up another job. I was like, I'm gonna earn from there and invest on this, because I really like doing this and I do not want to do it the other way I had, like selling myself and being that nice reviewer everybody wanted. And also this realization hit me that brands are not going to build my audience, my content will. So why should I even care about them? So yeah, I think now I'm in a very cool place in my mind where I do not care if brands want to work with me or not, publishers want to work with me or not. I do not care. So this whole thing is my content blog. It was a big struggle. And the second one was the reading slump. Why it happened and how I got over it. Keep listening to it, okay? Okay, so how this reading slump happened, it did not happen because of the books I was personally reading, because I was very choosy with the books I wanted to read this year, and also I DNF'd them very quickly. I read 5 pages, I did not like it, I would not read it again, okay? It could be the most popular book of decades, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, and it was a crappy book. I DNF'd it right away, okay? And I didn't care that I wouldn't be able to review it, because according to my policy, I wouldn't review a book if I have not read it cover to cover. So I couldn't review it, I wouldn't get that views, but I was okay with it. The problem happened when a lot of books came to me for review, and honestly, you guys still don't know about it, but I'm very diligent when it comes to picking up books, okay? When authors approach me, it's not just like, okay, you're ready to pay me money, so yeah, give me the book. No, it doesn't happen like that. I think I give them enough chances to just get away from me. I accept only the ones that I'm very sure I'm going to love, okay? And I am very sure this is the kind of book I can praise, okay? So I ask the authors for chapters and read the first 5 chapters and then decide. And now I have also started asking for the summary, like a basic pitch from the author, so that I know what the book is gonna be about. And if the summary is good, if their selling pitch to me is good, then only I pick up the book, okay? Despite all of that, I have had some books that were honestly terrible, okay? Honestly, some were so bad that you never even got to hear about them, because I did DNF those books as well. I returned the money, not doing it now, okay? Because it's just opening myself up to exploitation, but now I don't do it, okay? But I did in the beginning of the year. They were so bad. I was like, I can't read them. Go away. And I'm hopeful that you didn't notice those books much, because yes, they did get a little bit of coverage on the channel, but yeah, okay, not talking about them. But there were some books which I read and you got to know about it a little bit. So you'll be like, Manpreet, where is the problem here? Why did you get into a reading slump? Because of those bad books? Kind of, but see, here's the thing. The real me, despite how many intellectual souls get hurt over this, believes in honest expressions, no sugarcoating, no undertoning the content I am making, okay? If throughout this video you are like, Manpreet, why are you looking down? This is because I have this 7 pages of script I wrote today. I wrote 7 pages to talk to you guys. I mean, if a book is horrible, I can't say it's bad, because it's horrible. And consequently, many intellectual souls get really offended over this, including publishers, which is quite understandable, and viewers. They think it's not right for me to just talk about the books the way I want to talk about, the way I really feel about them, okay? They think I should be nicer to the books that I didn't like. Now, I have always found that thing very ridiculous. I do not think that being professional as a reviewer should mean that you also have to be nice to books, okay? But still, I kind of almost came into it this year, which was, I am really ashamed about that, okay? So how it started happening was I started getting extra picky and conscious about the books I wanted to pick. It took like so many books that I read. I'm like, okay, no. After 5 chapters, I don't need you to. And throughout this process, I never got to be me. Just pick up a book, read it, review it, and just, dissect it in my personal way. Honestly, it happened that even when I was reading a horrible book, I would try to find things which were good in that. And And the real Manpreet is ashamed of that version of myself because I gave into what those people expected from me, what those people thought I should be like, just to impress them. You see that content blog and this is so interrelated, just to impress those people, impress the viewers, intellectual viewers. I kind of tried and started not being real me. So what changed? First of all, I'm really lucky that I still did not put up a review which was me not being me, which is really which is something I'm really thankful about, because yeah, it did cause me a monetary loss as well as my time was wasted, my mental health was messed up. But it was fine. Okay, I have gotten out of it. I think I have better policies now. I'm a better version of myself now. But what really changed that was this very horrible book. Okay, I won't name it. So I read that book. Okay, I found it really bad. And I did tell you guys that it was a boring book and blah blah. But it was way beyond that. Like, I didn't even let those words come to my mind which would have actually described that book. Okay, so I managed to finish this book even when this book really had a toll on how I was making my videos. I could not read many books because of the slump. This book was really terrible. Okay, so what I did was I finished that book, torturous it was, but I finished it, and I wrote the nicest review saying bad things about the book. Okay, obviously I could not really say that the book was good, but I said bad things about it in a very toned down manner, which I felt like everybody wanted. And then the reply from the author came was, you know, you could have said it nicely. And I was like, in Punjabi, I was like, dafa ho ja tu. Because I am trying to be my best version. I'm trying to be my nicest version, not the best. My best version is not the nice version. But I'm trying to be the nicest, and then you tell me that you could have been nicer because, like, what? Like, do you guys, like, this is what angers me about authors, because they feel like they have written down those words, so they are gods. They feel like they deserve the respect and they deserve nice reviews. I mean, why? Why do you think you deserve nice reviews? Just because you wrote a book? If I ever finish my book, I won't want people to praise it just because I finished a book, okay? So what makes you feel so entitled that everybody who reads your book, just because you have written it, just because you think you have put an effort in it, everybody should like that book and give you a good review? What makes you feel so entitled? Angry Manpreet, calm down. I think it's already a 30-minute long footage, but that was it. I was like, I can't do it anymore. And I'm gonna wear these specs even if it's gonna put a glare on it, okay? So that was the tipping point. I was like, Manpreet, this is firstly not you. You do not have to be nice to others. You have to just be yourself, okay? If people have a problem that you're very raw in your reviews, if people think that is spreading hate, then it's their problem and they should just stop watching your videos. You do not have to be bothered about it. Just because somebody thinks that your honest expression is you spreading hate and negativity, you do not have to change yourself. You just stay you. And it's a lesson for each of you. Just because you think you'll be able to impress somebody by being nicer or by just toning down your personality, doesn't mean it's really gonna happen. Those people will still criticize you for what you are, okay? So just stop caring about those people. Care about yourself. Be yourself. Tried and tested after a very painful procedure, okay? Just take this lesson. Write it down. By the way, luckily that review is not live, because I was already hoping the author would say, please don't put it up. And he said it. I was like, okay, dude, I didn't want to put that nicer version of the review for your crappy book. Anyway, if you collaborate with me in future, no, I do not offer that opt-out option nowadays, because I feel like if it's a crappy book, it's my responsibility to tell the whole world that it's a crappy book. Now, I really love making videos, and all of these issues were taking a toll on me, so I was just missing upload schedule, and not because I was busy or anything. I just wasn't feeling like it, okay? I was just figuring out my mental space and ensuring that I really want to do this, okay? And I really loved making videos, so it was like I was not making videos because of other people's opinions. It was hurtful, but I did manage to channelize that energy into something positive, and I started focusing on my vlogging channel. So now it has 2,500 subscribers. I'm so happy about it. And if you haven't watched my vlogging channel, like if you're interested to know what Manpreet is like or what she does apart from her regular like book stuff, then go and subscribe to that channel. I'll link it down below or up here, and do check it out. Also I started posting more on my Instagram. I do not think I post much more, but I do have 202,000 followers over there. If you're not following me me on Instagram, please follow me. I'll let you know in the end of this video that why you need to follow me now if you like my content, okay? I'll tell that, but there are some announcements which you have to listen to carefully, because then you'll be asking me throughout the year, Manpreet, what happened to this or that. Please don't ask me that, okay, after this. Number one is the schedule change. So since last 2 years, I've been trying to upload videos, one video every odd day, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, you know, the dates which have those digits. But I am changing it a bit, because currently I have 4 online properties that I really want to focus on. One is this channel, second is my vlogging channel, third is a lifestyle channel where I'll be talking about personal finance, beauty and fashion, self-improvement, pets, travel, etc, etc. So I'll link that down below as well if you're interested to listen to my experiences with all those things. And fourthly, I have my blog where everything would be consolidated and I'll put it there. I'll put my link to the blog. Go and subscribe to the email list over there if you want to catch all the updates. So I have a lot of responsibilities, so I'm toning down this a bit. So I'm not like stopping posting videos or reducing the consistency a lot, but I would be posting videos on Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, 3 videos a week instead of 1 video every odd day, which made about 16 videos. Now those would be about 12 videos. I don't think it will make a lot of difference, because you'll get a lot of other content as well. You can watch that, okay? Secondly, every year I make a video about like my reading goals. This year I do not have any reading goals, because I really do not want to pressurize myself to read a certain number of books. I really do not want to pressurize myself to read certain kinds of books. It's just not my thing anymore. So I will have a Goodreads goal just to keep account of how many books I'm reading, but my goal would be like 1 book, so I'll achieve my goal on the day 1 or day 2. So that's how it's gonna be like with me. Basically, I want to do this because I do not want any pressure of finishing a book, because this year I have so many books that I DNF'd, so many books that I started reading but didn't finish them because I was not in the mood to finish them. And yes, I did push myself for a few pages, which is something I didn't want to do, okay? I do not want to push myself to read even 1 page that I do not really want to read. So that is why no Goodreads goal this time, or maybe you can say the goal is to read 1 book. Thirdly, I'm going to be doing themed wise readings, because if you guys don't know me, real Manpreet really wants to read different types of books. I want to challenge myself as a reader. I want to read topics that I'm uncomfortable with. I'm not reading religion and spirituality though. I want to read different kinds of books from different countries with different subjects. Even if it's a romance, I want to read different kinds of romance. I want to read the normal genres, but I want to diversify between those genres, which is why I would be doing themed reading months. So every month there would be a theme. I would do a TBR about that, and that TBR would be actually my TBR for next few months, okay, for next few years. So I'll be doing those TBRs and I'll be trying to pick up books from those TBRs. So these TBRs that will come up in this year would be my TBR for next, let's say 5 years or 3 years, okay? So I'll be doing a theme reading. For example, in January, I'm reading romance. I'll be doing a romance TBR. It would be a huge TBR with a lot of romance books that I want to read, but I wouldn't be reading them all in January. I might be reading them in next 3 years, but that's how it's going to be like. I would be reading a particular genre every month, and the wrap-ups would also be themed. So once I have like 7 or 8 romance books read, then I'll do a romance books recommendation wrap-up or romance book reviews, something like that. Not like general wrap-ups that I usually do, but yes, if any book or author comes to me, those books would be a part of those TBRs despite of the genres. So that is that. Next is working with the brands and authors, okay? What am I doing about that? So I'm still taking up reviews. I'm still charging for reviews. The amount is still same that I charged when I had 1,000 reviews. And a few things that have changed is that I do not let that opt out, like, okay, you didn't like the review, so I won't post it. Like, dude, I spent days, I spent a month reading your book. How come I don't post it? And you guys must be waiting, like Manpreet featured that book, so whether she likes it or not, you guys should be waiting for that, like ideally. So that option is not available. And I also encourage all the authors, if you are contacting me, if you're watching me and you want to work with me, please email me, not Facebook me or Instagram me or something like that. Please email me, and at the same time send me the summary of your book and send me the first 5 chapters, because I'm not accepting books without that, unless it's a Kevin Missile book, or maybe Menak Dhar comes to me once again for reviewing another book. Yeah, unless you are already my favorite author, please come to me with a summary and First 5 chapters, okay? Next is my goal of hitting 50,000 subscribers, and I would need your kind help with that, because right now I'm at 23,000 subscribers and I would really be benefited if you share my videos, talk about them more often, and comment more often. So yeah, please help me out. That wasn't cute enough because that sabji wala came, okay? I could have done it cutely. Anyway, I have to hurry because I still have 3 pages left. And also, I really hope that I would have 10,000 followers on Instagram. Why Instagram? Because the next point is that I started reading vlogs more regularly this year. Don't like them anymore. Like, it just puts a pressure on me. Like, every week I felt like the pressure. What should I finish? What should I finish? Or everybody's gonna be like, you're reading so many books at this time. I do not want to do that. Instead, I want to share little bits and pieces of my reading on my Instagram stories. So if you want the reading vlog kind of stuff, go to my Instagram stories. There I'll be doing the rants and stuff like that. So follow me on my Instagram for that, but I won't be doing a reading vlog. I know a lot of you loved it and I'm really sorry about it, but I think you would appreciate me more if I stay regular on this channel, and I need to be peaceful in my mind if I want to do that. So yeah, please bear with me. I am so sorry. Also, when it comes to the types of videos I would be making, there would be no reading vlogs, but I will redo a lot of my videos this year because I made all of them when I had about like 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, and now a lot of you keep asking me the same things, and I think my views about that have changed a bit. Like my New Year's resolution video from last year, I just watched it, and this year I totally do not want to do my resolutions the way I said in that video. That video, New Year's resolution, would be on my lifestyle channel this time, but yeah, I want to redo a lot of my videos with updated information, with updated experiences. Secondly, I want to continue the author series because that is one piece of content, one type of content that I loved making in this year. I just love those lists. They just make me so happy. So I would be doing more of those author series, foreign edition and Indian edition. I will also be doing more TBRs that I told you, like the themed TBRs, and also I would love to do more rants. I mean, this year I have been very conscious about if I rant about it, what would people think about me? Maybe they won't like it, maybe they will unsubscribe me because they think I'm too negative or hateful or whatever, and I was too conscious about that, and I do not want to do that anymore. I want to be me, and I do not care if my subscribers go down to 0. It's fine, okay? It's fine, because it's fine as long as I'm being me and not somebody else, or not trying to impress. So yes, these are my channel goals. I do really want to talk about a little bit of positive stuff here before I tell you about 2 like random incidents which were like funny and irritating at the same time. Experiences I really loved was that I met some authors. So I met some authors this year which was so amazing. I met Ashwin Sanghi twice. I met Vineet Bajpai twice, which was really good. I met Anuj Bhari, and that was really good. I also attended the Kevin Missile launch event and met a lot of people there, a lot of people from Mumbai Bookstagram, and I also met Helly, and she's the cutest and sweetest person ever, and I really like that. And I also love the kind of friendship Sankalpita and I have built. We talk and DM each other time to time, and I feel like there's a connection. I don't know, she also says she feels so, but I really feel so. I don't know about her, but I love you Sankalpita and I love you Helly, and I loved meeting all of these authors. I mean, these people are very popular and these people are the celebrities, and the way they are, that is just like wow. I mean, you truly do not want to meet all the celebrities out there, right? But these are the celebrities you really want to meet because they are awesome. Anyway, talking about the negative parts, I have just 5 more minutes, so I have to quicken up. So this year, I'm actually really happy that I did that because I was able to cut off toxicity from my life when it comes to Booktube front as well. 2 instances that come up is that, first of all, in my heart, I've always been this person who really wants to support book bloggers and booktubers. I mean, I even tried making videos in the beginning about it, but then people just take the meaning differently and that gets very messy. So I stopped doing that. But I really want more people to make booktube videos. I really want more people to talk about booktube. I really want everybody to grow. But there are some people who are just not ready for that kind of support, honestly. I mean, I have never done that. Like, I have just pushed myself on somebody and said, okay, you know, you need to do this or that or something. But still, there are people who are like just too offended or too hurt by the way I am. It happened with this specific booktuber who really got mad at what I expressed or thought about something, okay? And the good part was this happened before 2018, and I'm really happy that I managed to ignore this booktuber totally. I am so happy that nobody even commented on the channel discussing that booktuber. So like, it was just like, good Manpreet, you have removed the toxicity entirely from your life. It was really good. I don't know what the problem was with this booktuber. Apparently, this person doesn't like the way I am, the way I conduct my business, the way I express myself. Again, you know, the issue to impress thingy, but thankfully this was not for this person. So I like to think that this person really had a problem with the way I do my reviews and the way I am unapologetic and all that, way I was a year before. Okay, this year I have been very nice. But the thing is, dude, I didn't attack you, I didn't point to you, I didn't say anything to you, and you calling me names, you just trying to throw accusations at me because you are thinking something that is just not done, that is just pathetic, and I don't want to be involved in that. You want to throw accusations your ways, but I don't want to be involved in that, and I'm thankful I didn't get involved in that, and I'm thankful I didn't even think about this booktuber. Like a couple of days ago somebody mentioned, I was like, okay, this person exists. And secondly, this is also a booktuber, by the way, but not so much of a booktuber. I am still like wishing good for this person and hoping this person grows, but whatever. So I really got this celebrity type experience this year by getting trolled by this booktuber and a feminist. I mean, dude, I am giving my personal guarantee that this person is anything but a feminist. I mean, woman to women. I'm talking women to women right now, not to the guys, but women. You don't troll other women, okay? You don't troll other women for having an opinion. You don't troll them. You don't try to publicly defame them or ask all the people you know to go and troll this person or stop this person or question this person for something you think this person said. You don't do that as a feminist, okay? And seriously, I'm under no obligation to defend myself for something you think I said and, you know, give a statement about it. So trolling me and publicly tagging me everywhere and asking everybody that she did this, you ask her to reply to this, you ask her to respond to this, blah, blah, blah. That is just really, really pathetic, low and horrible. At the same time, that's just like, really like, how can you be so free to act like that? It is petty, unreasonable and uncalled for, and my dogs wouldn't stop barking. Like, the intensity is gone now. The whole point is, I am really happy that I didn't involve in that, because usually when some people comment very stupidly, like if somebody comes to my channel and abuses me, talks about how ugly am I, how I speak badly or whatever, it's fine with me. But sometimes people like pretend to be intellectual and the epitome of greatness, and then they say stupid things. That is when I have to get involved. But this time I didn't get involved, so I'm thankful about that, and I still wish good luck to this feminist. So yes guys, now my camera battery is about to die. So that's it for today's video. This was a big rant, everything I wanted to say to you guys, and I feel so happy and light after this. So thank you so much if you're watching until now. Like, I love you, yaar. Sabji wala is here again. Like, doesn't he know I have to end this video? That's it for today's video. This is Manpi signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon. If you like this video, make sure you hit a thumbs up and follow me on my social media at Indian Booktuber, and I'll see you in the next year.